All right, wait for some people to get in here. All right, we got people in the building now. Adam, what's up, man? What's up, Nick Ludwig? Richmond, what's up, man? Nick Ludwig says, "Nice shirt, man." Yes, nice shirt. I had to wear teal. It's a teal out, and I had to wear believe, man. Believe in Trevor Lawrence, all that stuff, man. And hey, guys, if you guys are in the stream right now, I apologize. I apologize that you guys are here because all of us are missing out right now. I have major FOMO that I'm not in Jacksonville at the bank for this matchup. It just did not work out for me, man. But I just cut on YouTube and was like, I need to watch some hype videos and see a live stream perfect time. I'm right there with you, bro. I am I need I need the game to start. I'm getting antsy. I'm like looking at all this stuff and on Twitter, everybody's having an awesome time. Everybody's tailgating, and then there's me at home with my dog. But it's all good because I got you guys here with me. I know you guys are all equally as bored as me. I know all you guys wish you were there right now. But hey, man, we are. This is the next best thing, man. We're gonna be live streaming the game here for you guys. I want to do a quick little 30-minute live stream. I'll probably cut it here at maybe, I don't know, 7:15, 7:10. I'll get some food in me. I'll make sure my girl is doing okay. My girl's feeling sick right now, but yeah, we're gonna do all that, man. But shout out to everybody in here, man. This is gonna be such an exciting game, man. I'm just so fired up. The Chiefs are against Bourne. I'm watching it right now too. Just want this game to start. I want to sit here and talk about playoffs, but I feel like it's not right yet because the Jaguars still need to take care of business. They're showing the Jags up here now. Doug Peterson won 5 of last 6 games. I can't believe we're in this position, guys. We were 2-6. We were 2-6. We went on a magical run. We deserved to be here, but it did come with a little bit of assistance from Tennessee because Tennessee, they completely nosedive. What, they've lost 5 or 6 games in a row. But the Jaguars need to take care of business, man. Josh Dobbs, come on, man. Like, there's no way. Like, that's the thing. Like, when I look at this matchup and I look at everything, the first thing I always look at is the quarterback matchup. And I'm like, Trevor Lawrence versus Josh Dobbs, there's no way the Jaguars can lose that. There's no way the Jaguars can lose. And the great mistake, Bozo says, you nervous. I'm honestly not that nervous. I'm really not. I'm more, I think maybe anxious might be more the word. I just kind of want the game to start because I'm getting really excited. Shout out to East Coast Sniper for the first donation of the day. Only reason I'm not there is because I already have my playoff tickets. They better not make me have to refund. That's facts, bro. And I'll say this. If the Jaguars are in the playoffs, I'll find a way to go next week. I haven't opted into anything, but I know a lot of people on the channel love me, and I know somebody will, hook me up. Somebody will have an extra ticket for me, and I'll go along there. But I'll find a way at the game next week because, man, playoff atmosphere, you really don't want to miss this. We're going to see a bunch of towels waving around. Shout out to Lorenzo Benoit. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Let me know if I butchered it. He just became a YouTube member. Thanks so much for joining, man. Drop those Duval emojis, man. Welcome into the club. Cody says, what's up, UCF? Congrats on the wedding. Thanks for all the constant good videos. Let's go, Jags. We got this. And that was one thing tough about this week, man. I was on a cruise ship, and I didn't always have Wi-Fi. And, you guys know me. Whenever I'm on vacation from work. I'm on vacation from a lot of things, but I'm never really on vacation from YouTube. I'm always trying to upload updates and do all that. It killed me this week to not be able to pick up my phone, record a video, and get it out there like that because I had a lot of thoughts throughout the week, and unfortunately, I just wasn't able to. I wasn't able to do that this week, but I'm hoping everything stays good and the Jaguars can win this one. Then we have a whole week of playoff content coming up. That's what I really want, man. And the Chiefs look like they're about to score another touchdown. They're just smoking the Raiders right now, which is to be expected. I wonder what the Jaguars, man, Saturday Night Football. I know, like, everybody wants Sunday football, but I mean, for me, and I think a lot of people, like, just scheduling wise and just ease wise, I think Saturday night is actually a lot of fun, man. Like, we don't have work tomorrow, or the Monday through Friday 9 to 5ers don't have work tomorrow. We get to watch this one, and then we have all day tomorrow to kind of soak it up. And I'm hoping it's an advantage for us because then we have an extra day of rest compared to all these other teams that aren't going to have that. Oh my gosh, they had a number 99. Some looks like a defensive lineman running a route. Yeah, and by the way, my dad and my brother will be here for this one. So they'll be here for the game. They're just they're at my brother's place right now. My brother bought a house recently, about 3 or 4 miles away. So they're over there. Yeah. What's your score prediction for this game? Oh, I'll go let's go 34-14. I like the sound of that. I think the Jaguars smoke them, but you never know. Mike Vrabel, hell of a coach. They're gonna pull out all the stops this one. I just, I just go. If I was Jags, I just go so heavy when it comes to stopping Derrick Henry. I let the combination of Josh Dobbs and Robert Woods beat us. Man, go. Line up the line of scrimmage, put 8 in the box, single cover all the wide receivers, and just go at it like that. At least you're live streaming it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And these guys for being here. Drop your likes for me if you guys can. We're gonna have a fun game going on over here. Ask Woman Time says Ken. I sure hope so, man. I sure hope so. That'd be a lot of fun. As the Chiefs are lined up out here. Hand off to Pacheco and touchdown. So the Chiefs are going to take a 30-6 lead. After the extra point, it'll be 31-6. So just not a very good game. I really don't understand why is this one the 4:30 game today? I guess, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter for the Raiders, but the Chiefs, I guess it matters for seeding. And by the way, guys, I was thinking about this today. It's kind of scary because, look, this is the Raiders' last game of the year. After this, the season's over. Tonight could be the Jaguars' last game of the year. That is scary. I'm so not ready for the season to end. I want to make the playoffs. And the great thing about this is that the Jaguars make the playoffs. They're really playing with house money. You know what I mean? There's really no one's going to be expecting them to win. They're going to be underdogs every single week. We're probably going to play the Chargers the first week. I bet the Jaguars, they'll put them at 3-point underdogs. I bet the very least will be underdogs. And then at this point, the Jaguars are a year early when it comes to playoffs. Next year is supposed to be the year that the Jaguars, go out and do work. So I'm hoping that, I'm hoping that the Jaguars go out here, they can play loose. Because I'll tell you what, if the Jaguars win the first round and say the divisional round, they go to Buffalo. Buffalo has a lot of pressure on themselves, man. Every year they dominate the regular season. Every year they make the playoffs. They win a playoff game right here or there, but at this point, they've already mastered the regular season. At this point, there's a lot of pressure on them to finally win the AFC Championship game, get to the Super Bowl. They haven't done that. Heck, last year they didn't make it past the divisional round. They lost that game to the Chiefs. So there's a lot of pressure on the Bills. And I feel like on the Jaguars, there's not going to be a lot of pressure. So we're going to be able to play loose. That's honestly, I want Buffalo in the next round. I do want Buffalo just because I think they have the pressure. I think the Jaguars played good against Buffalo. What they beat them 6-0 or what was the score last year? Like 10-7, 9 to, it was 6-9. Yeah, we 69 them. Yeah, so there's something about, and we beat them in the playoffs a couple years ago. There's something about that matchup where the Jaguars just do good against them. The Jaguars don't do good against the Chiefs. They don't. I can't remember last time we beat the Chiefs, even though we played good against them this year, even though we did lose by 10 points. Just our defense couldn't do anything. Our defense is much improved. The Bengals, I think that's definitely a toss-up. I mean, the Jaguars Bengals haven't had many true matchups the last couple of years. I mean, we lost. Joe Burrow's first ever victory was against the Jaguars in 2020 when we were tanking. In 2021, there was a good matchup on Thursday Night Football. We fell short, and then we know what happened with Urban Meyer later that day. So we really don't know about that matchup, but I like the Chargers matchup. We killed them earlier this year, even though they do have a lot of guys back a lot healthier than before. So we'll just have to see, man. We'll just have to see, but I'm definitely excited. John G says, just drop by to drop a like and say, go Jags. Let's kick some Titan arse. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Appreciate that. Thriller King says, also, I want to point out that the Titans are fucked if they win this because they'll be first round exits and miss out on their top 10 pick given their QB situation. Yeah, honestly, they probably do need to lose this one. But, anytime you can win a division title, win that division title. That's in the record books forever. The Jaguars only have 3 division titles. You know what I mean? So you never know the next, because let's be real, the Jags should dominate this division for at least the next 3 to 4 years. I don't know what other teams are going to do when it comes to quarterbacks. We'll see. We might, if the Titans lose this game, I think they have a top 10 draft pick. There very well could be 3 rookie quarterbacks in this division next year. We know the Texans are going to draft one. We pretty much know the Colts will. And, the Titans, I don't know if they might have to move up to draft somebody, even though they might take a risk on Anthony Richardson. This draft class is definitely weird when it comes to quarterbacks. And shout out to Ryan for becoming a member of the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, my man. You got your Duval emojis. Drop them down below, which I do need to update the emojis. I got some old players on there. I apologize about that. I noticed that when I was doing a live stream on a cruise ship this year. So thank you so much for joining the membership, my man. 2 new members. Shout out to Lawrence-O. And Lawrence-O, is that how you pronounce your name? Let me know. 4 after tonight. Yeah, it's right now, the Jaguars should completely dominate the AFC South at least next year. I don't know what the Colts are expecting to do, but it looks like the Colts need to just kind of do an organizational reset. They have some really expensive guys on the offensive line. If I were them, I would just cut players, get some draft picks, cut some of the dead money, and go full rebuild. The Texans, they're already in year 1 or 2 of the rebuild. They had some good draft picks. They just had to go through the rookie quarterback. But it's all about how these rookie quarterbacks go, man. I don't know how they're going to do it. T-Law and ETN going to ball. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. I'm so excited. I just want to see. I want a fun, relaxing game. I don't want a game where we're stressing. I want a game where it's comfortable. We can sit here in the third quarter and, kind of like the Houston game, we can just kind of laugh at the opponent. That's what I'm hoping for. Maybe we can see. I want to see CJ Beathard play in the third quarter again. I'm just joking about that, but yeah. D1 Heat says, I truly believe we will go to the AFC Championship game. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. I definitely hope so. I definitely that'd be awesome. That's the thing. If the Jaguars to make the run, Trevor Lawrence needs to go all out. There's some tough quarterbacks he's going to have to go against, especially in the second round. In the divisional round, you literally you're going to have like probably Mahomes waiting for you. Like if we're looking on paper, the quarterbacks that are going to advance will be Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and hopefully the Jags advance. So those are some good quarterbacks waiting for us. So Trevor has the ball. We have to do good on defense. We need big plays. I'm not talking about all turnovers, but we need sacks. We need tackles for losses. We need big time 3 and outs. The defense has to play its role. Like the playoffs are playoffs, man. It's a whole entire team effort. You have to play a mistake-free football. We can't be having the ETN fumble the ball. A lot of stuff needs to happen. Lawrence, with another $1 donation. He didn't leave a comment, but I appreciate that. Man, I'm excited. 102 people in here, man. Drop your likes. I'm right there with you guys, man. I am jonesing to get this game started. I am really disappointed I'm not at the game, but hey, if you're in this stream, we're gonna have a good time, man. If you're in the stream, we're gonna have a good time. We'll all be sitting here celebrating. I can't wait, man. City is juiced. Adam says, has a team ever got the first pick, and then went to the Super Bowl the following year? I don't think so. I don't think that's happened. I was actually listening to a YouTube video. They were trying to go through teams that have had the number 1 pick, then won a division the next year, and I don't think that's even ever happened. Ninja says, about an hour till kickoff, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Dude, I'm so amped. By the way, shout out to all the people that won my fantasy football leagues. We had 3 different member leagues. Noah won one. We had Darian win another. And who won the last one? I think it was I don't think that he had his name in it, but I'll be sending out prizes at some point. Just give me some time. Give me some time. I just got back from my honeymoon today, so I need a little bit of and also my wife is sick right now, so you know, just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Peterson did it as OC in 2013 in Kansas City. Is that right? Did they win the division in 2013? Interesting. I'm not that much of a historian where I remember that kind of stuff. Spencer, who do you think will be our biggest challenge today? Well, the obvious is Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry is going to be tough. The Titans Titans have some defensive players back. Kevin Byard will be playing. Jeffrey Simmons is back healthy. They have D'Amico Autry. They got some good players on defense. So I think that's another big thing. And I think the third team is just we can't make mistakes. We have to play our best ball. If the Jaguars play their best football, Titans have no chance. We just completely outmatched him. If Trevor Lawrence plays great, there's no way, there's no way Josh Dobbs can beat us. If Josh Dobbs go out there and beat us, then bless his heart. We deserve to lose. But, we can't lose this game by having Derrick Henry run all over us. Just can't let it happen. How much ice cream will be consumed by Dougie P if they win? Oh, man, looking at his gut, man, he's been eating some ice cream, that's for sure. He's been inhaling the ice cream. Man, this Raider, you guys, Devontae Adams has to regret going to Las Vegas. And I know, let's see if he was. No, I don't think he got it. And I said this on Twitter, and someone was like, "Oh yeah, Devontae Adams, 1,400 receiving yards. Yeah, he sure regrets going there." I take Devontae Adams as a guy that really, really likes winning. I think he's a guy that is like is winning over stats type of guy. And not everybody's like that. Like I think Al Robinson is a stats over winning guy. That's the vibe I got when he was in Jacksonville. I think no, he definitely didn't get that. Waller, I saw in the first time he caught it, they didn't get. Oh yeah, they call it incomplete. Trevor didn't need to have a great game. Yeah, Trevor didn't even play that good last week, and somehow we won like 31-3. That was the weirdest win because we did not play our best football and we just absolutely destroyed them. That was interesting. Jack should trade for Adams this offseason. Ooh, nice catch by Hunter Renfrow. No, we shouldn't. We have too much money tied into wide receivers. We have Calvin Ridley coming next year. So that is essentially our top 3 wide receivers will be, expensive guys not on their rookie deals. So, the decision will have to be made in 2024. Which wide receivers do you keep? I imagine we keep Calvin Ridley if he's good. We might have to do away with Christian Kirk because Zay Jones is more of a different receiver than, because Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley, they kind of play a similar role, playing a lot from the slot. But, who knows? Who knows, man? Because at some point we got to draft our guy. Let's go, fellas. If you're a real fan, you deserve this moment. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm really excited. I ain't gonna lie. Adam says, who's your favorite player? Oh, number 16, man. Not even close. The reason why we're in this position right now is because of 16. I know some players did their thing, but having the Jaguars' great quarterback play down the stretch, it won us the Cowboys game, it won us the Baltimore game. Even going back to the Raiders game and just this whole entire stretch, it's been you don't do that without elite quarterback play from Trevor Lawrence. I'm surprised you won't be at the stadium. I was in Miami. I woke up in Miami this morning off of a cruise ship, drove back home, got home at like 3:00, and I would love to be up there, but you'd have to get out there early, and I didn't want to rush it, and and also I'd have to probably spend a night. I really don't. I like going to the day games. I can make a day trip out of the Jags games. If I go there, I'm drinking. I have to get a hotel room. I'm good, man. I spent enough money last week where I don't need to do it. J-Man, Ridley going to be motivated when he comes back. Can't wait to see the offense's potential next. Oh, yeah, he's going to be motivated. I mean, if you look at his Twitter, go check out his tweets and what he's liking. I mean, he's like a Jaguars Twitter now, man. He's a fanatic. Yeah, J-Man. Griffin, that's the easiest cut of all time. I'm gonna go check out what Calvin Ridley's saying. Yeah, I don't know if you're following Calvin Ridley, but let's see. Yeah, some Jags fan says, "Yo, Calvin, you coming to the game?" Calvin says, "Wish I could, but my TV is big." So he'll be watching, man. He put out a tweet 4 days ago. Can't lie, I'm mad. I'm about ready. Yeah, he wants to play, man. I mean, he's looking at this thing and hungry, and he's seeing the way Trevor Lawrence is playing. He's seeing the way these wide receivers are playing. He is, he wants to play, man. He wants to play. Yeah, so he's a funny follow, man. Jersey Jaguar, what's up, homie? Hope you're doing good, bro. Mr. Fat Man, Doug and Trevor can be the next great head coach and quarterback combo. This track continues. Absolutely, man. Jag Gator says, so do we love Balky? I don't know, man. Everything seems all right. We have to see how these first round picks pan out, though. Jury is still out on Trayvon Walker and Devin Lloyd, but we're not rookie year. You don't judge too hard this year. You see how they progress in year 2, and then after 3 years, you can kind of know. So Raiders has tried a stupid onside. Rob Vincent, what's up, homie? What's going on, man? Hell no, we don't love Balky. T-Law and Calvin will dominate. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully I think he's rested and healthy. Volcano, the sweat volcano says, why do you guys hate us? I don't hate y'all. Well, we're in the AFC South, man. And Titans have been Achilles heel of the Jaguars franchise. So that is the reason, my man. So guys, I'm gonna cut it out at 7:10, okay? I'm gonna pull out this camera for this one. I gotta, it's different setting up this room. All of the live streams I've done this year have been during the day. So I can usually open my window, but now the lighting was terrible. So I have different studio lights in here. So it's fun, man. It's fun. Gary Lawrence in the building. What's going on, man? Says, what's good? AFC South champs tonight. Hell yeah. JR Fly, what's going on, bro? Says, time to send Vrabel and Henry crying back to Nashville, fellas. Let's go. Let's get pumped. Shout out to JR Fly, man. Jamal, he comments on every video. Always love reading his comments, man. If Jags win tonight, can you make a living selling that Jags will behind you? Yeah. I actually had someone hit me up today. They wanted me to make one of these for them. I'm like, dude, I got too much going on, man. Too much going on. Plus, lumber prices are crazy. My school started back up, so I'm back in school again. I've got making YouTube videos. Making YouTube videos is a lot less backbreaking work for me than all the work it takes to make these guys right here. Rob says, I'd buy one. I'm thinking about maybe this summer I'll put out something. Maybe I'll make four logos, and if it's worth 4 or 5, if I can maybe get 200 each or something. I don't know. So a lot of work, man. A lot of work. But yeah, lumber. I didn't realize that was wood. That's sick. Yeah, this is made out of an 8-foot long piece of plywood. I drew it out, cut it up, put some primer on it, painted it, and boom, it's the centerpiece of the background, man. Gary says, I'll buy one too, but only after a hoodie. Yeah, I got to be better about merch, man. I just, I'm not. Yeah, I feel you. I got you. I got you, Gary. Washington State Jags fan, what's up, man? Let's get this done tonight. Hell yeah, dude. I hope you're watching. Are you able to watch this game over on the West Coast? I know you have, work all the time and stuff, but it's a nice game for you. Nice time. It's gonna be be a 5:15 kickoff. Over here we're gonna be up late. I feel disgusted. I'm wearing my only jersey with Jalen Ramsey on it. I was thinking about wearing a jersey, but I'm gonna put the believe out here because, and this honestly, this is a Jag shirt. It's not even really teal, but I'll take it. Whatever. It's more like a cyan. Mindset says I'll pay 300, bro. Oh man. Yeah, that's maybe I'll think about it, maybe this summer or something. I don't know. It's a long process, man. It's a long process. Jag Nation said, "Wish I can make it." This is my how I made money in college, man. I was doing making these Jaguar paintings, man. I probably pumped out when it comes to the actual Jaguar logo heads out of a 4x4 piece of plywood. Golly, I probably made total logos. I probably made at least 100. I probably made at least 100. I was working at Panera Bread as the dishwasher. I kind of felt like a dish bitch, and I was like, "Nah, I got to do something different." So I was like, "I got to do something for myself." So I decided to do that, and then it sold. It did pretty good for me for about 2 or 3 years. Penn State says, "Real question: What is it? What is it always? What does always the Jags mean?" I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I feel like I'm Mr. Anti-slogan guy. I like this one. The Miles Jack wasn't down thing. I thought lasted too long because they hosed us, but we had an opportunity to recover. We still got the fumble. We could have just not been because even if we did get the touchdown, knowing the way Doug we were that would have put us up 17 with only like 8 minutes left. But the way we were playing, they probably would have been able to drive the whole field and still win. It's not like the Minnesota game where it was boom boom, like where Minnesota Saints NFC Championship. I would have I don't know. Philly 500 in the building. What's going on, bro? Says I'm rooting for the Jags and Dougie P tonight. Go get them, dude. Thanks so much for your donation, man. And yeah, dude, I remember talking to you. Philly 500. He's a big Eagles YouTuber. I remember telling him before. When the Jags fired Urban Meyer, I'm like, dude, I really want Doug Peterson. He was my guy over Leftwich. Like everything made so much sense about Doug Peterson. I'm like, I want this guy. I'm going to get an Eagles fan's perspective and let him tell us, all about Doug Peterson. And he came on here, man. He was exactly right in everything he said. It worked out great mutually for the Eagles and Jags. I mean, look at the Eagles right now. They're killing it. They're a win away from the number one seed in the NFC. Offense is really prolific. And the Jaguars, I mean, look at us, man. We're winning, get in the AFC South title right now in Doug Peterson's first year, and he's turned around our franchise quarterback. That was the scariest thing to me, man. I knew Trevor Lawrence had it in him. I was just super worried that the Jaguars would ruin him, because we've seen teams do that, ruin quarterbacks. But it looks like the Jaguars with Doug Peterson, he's under the right to the lids, and I really hope Trevor Lawrence and Doug Peterson are the next Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? 173 people and only 51 likes. Yeah, guys, let's get these likes up, man. If you guys are enjoying the stream, get the likes up. Really appreciate that. Maybe we can get the 100. I would buy Dougie P a Wagyu steak for winning tonight. I would say I would too, but he makes millions of dollars. He can afford it. Okay, buy us one. Buy Jaguar Wagyu steak. Oh, Josh Jacobs with the drop. Looking at where he's going. This is sad, man. This is it's really hitting me. Like a lot of teams in the NFL, this weekend is their last game. They have one game left. We're seeing the last 5 minutes and 41 seconds of Raiders football this year. I subbed to Philly when you did that vid. Hell yeah. Everyone should sub to Philly 500. But yeah, looking back on that video, it's pretty good. And I got on a Byron Leftwich hype train after it failed. But I knew the whole time, I'm like, dude, Doug Peterson is the guy. Doug Peterson is that guy. It's just everything made so much sense. Ooh, Jared Stidham fumbles. Recovered by Devontae Adams. Everything, it made too much sense with Doug Peterson, And I was also saying, like, look, was the Jaguar situation the best for Byron Leftwich? The Jaguars needed an experienced guy to come in here, a guy that knew how to fix a culture. And Doug Peterson's been around a good culture, and he was ultimately a part of a regime where between the owner, GM, and head coach, he was the third wheel, and he got left out, man. So yeah. JR Fly said, bro, Doug Marrone started playing not to lose against the Pats instead of attacking to win. Dougie P is different. We don't have to worry. Yeah, exactly. And Doug Peterson, in a book, he wrote all about how, like, he couldn't believe the way the Jaguars were playing. They just gave up. And yeah, back to it was always the Jags. I don't know what it means. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I love the fan base rallying behind something. It was always the Jags. Because for me, the Jaguars have sucked my whole life. It wasn't the Jags until we started winning and we're about to get into playoffs. Because if we weren't, if the Jaguars were 4-12 right now, we're not sitting here saying it was always the Jags. We're sitting here saying we suck. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Whatever. I mean, anything to rally the fan base. It's on the Jaguars. They're giving out teal towels. Whatever rallies the fan base, man. I'm all about it. But I don't know if I'll be super. I don't know. Whatever. It was always the Jags that sucked. Are you guys with me? Like, can someone explain to me what it means? And I don't want to be like, get off my lawn. I don't want to sound like that. I mean, I'm all about it, but it was always the Jags is what Dewey Wingard said. Yeah, I know that, but what does it mean? What does it was always the Jags mean? I've been a Jags fan my whole life. I mean, it was always the Jags for me. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it means never have any. Okay, means never any. Okay, that's okay. So I think that's a good rally from the team, from the players. Hey, it was always the Jags. It was always us. We've got this. I don't think if it was started from the fans, I think I think it's different. Ninja says, I don't think anyone knows what it means. It was always our comeback year, even on multiple losing streaks. Yes. You should interview Dewey. Dude, I should try to get him on the channel, bro. I really should. I don't know if he's a social media guy. I'd love to get him on here. Maybe after the season, like during the off season, I really need to try to reach out to people for interviews. I need to be better about that on the channel. I'm just terrible at collabing, and because you have to line everything up. This is hard. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna get everything set up for the live stream tonight. So thanks, guys, for being here. Drop your likes for me. If you have a friend that watching the game at home, they don't have anybody to watch with, man, recommend to my channel. Um, recommend to my channel. We can have for the people that aren't at this game, man, we can have a watch party up in here. It'll be a lot of fun. So yeah. With all that said, thanks, guys. Go Jags. I'll see you guys in about